back in March. Natasha Davies is the CEO of Jimmy's in Cambridge. Natasha, thanks for being with us. It's obviously something that Andy Burnham cares about in his former role as mayor, but in his new role as Prime Minister. What's been your reaction to his speech today?
I think, thanks for the opportunity to come and speak. I honestly just think, thank goodness, finally it feels like we're being listened to. And I think how he ended his speech today with that single word, hope, gives the sector hope as well, that we will be listened to and there will be genuine change and hope for our future.
What about the substance, Natasha, though? Because, it was a great sentence, wasn't it? I'm going to go in there and I'm going to end homelessness tomorrow or end rough sleeping tomorrow. If it was that easy, surely your sector would have been able to work with governments before this one.
Yeah, I think he acknowledges that it's not something that he's going to be able to just transform tomorrow. But I think there was substance there. It came with an announcement of £340 million of new money for homelessness as well. So that's a radically different amount of money than we've been used to. And I think great targets there also around providing new homes and intensive support for people. So that's exactly the kind of things that we've been talking about as well. We know Shelter published data recently to say that it would take 119 years on the current rate of construction to clear England's social housing waiting list. So it's great that he's recognised that and he's going to do something really positive around building more homes, but also understanding that particularly with rough sleeping and what we particularly see at the very sharp and pointy end at Jimmy's, it's also the support that people need. It's no good just giving people a bed for a night or somewhere to sleep. They do need a considerable amount of support to be able to sustain tenancies and move forward with really positive new lives.
It's probably a good time to point out, Natasha, isn't it, that homelessness is the umbrella term. You can be rough sleeping on the streets, as you say, the pointy end, the work that you do. But many people are sofa surfing, they're in temporary accommodation, there are families in B&Bs, etc. So it's a huge remit to deal with. You'll be one of the many people, I'm sure, holding his feet to the fire over this. What are you going to be looking for and what's the timescale you're going to hold him to?
I hope that we see that money come down and be devolved to local authorities as fast as possible, and I hope that we'll be able to access that funding as well. You're right. I think it's not just the sharp and pointy end. It's not just rough sleeping, but it is people who are in temporary accommodation. We have 842 children in our area that are also affected, are also classed as homeless, and so ending having to stay in temporary accommodation, building more homes. That's what we want to see, and recognising that need for support for everyone who's experiencing homelessness.
We know that it was one of his priorities when he became the mayor of Manchester. Do you think that's going to be his legacy for the North now before he tries to make it better, apparently, for everyone in the rest of the country?
I hope so. I think he's had a really positive impact with many of his programmes in the North. Let's hope he can do that for the whole country as well.
Brilliant. Natasha, lovely to chat with you always. Thank you very much. You can always come back and give him a half-term report in October if you fancy it.
Well, I'll be there. Thank you.
Natasha, thank you so much. Natasha Davies is the Chief Exec of Jimmy's